And then we want to show you a video that we made 3 years ago about the story behind Thanksgiving.
So number 1, we are thankful for you guys. This week we got to Skype with one of our subscribers.
It was so cool to see someone's reptile collection across the whole entire country.
So Tom from Chainsaw Reptiles, this shout out's for you, cause you're awesome, dude. Number 2, we're thankful for reptile community in a whole.
We have met amazing people and amazing animals. We love it.
You guys rock. They'll never change.
Number 3, we are so thankful for our local reptile store.
Exotic aquatics and more. They're not just a store, they're like family.
If you ever get a chance, stop in. Say hi to Johnny and Brad.
Now we would love to know what you guys are thankful for this Thanksgiving. So leave it in comments down below.
So now, here's us 3 years ago.
Being awesome and cute. As always.
Thanksgiving Day is a national holiday that we all enjoy. We celebrate with wonderful food like turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, and my favorite, pumpkin pie. Yum! Then we put up with stuff that isn't so great, like yams, itchy sweaters, Aunt Edna's sloppy kisses.
What are you talking about? We do that, weird foreign friend of yours again? Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But why do we celebrate this holiday? Is it because Indians and Pilgrims sat down to enjoy a meal together? Or is there more to it? My brother and I once had a fight, and Mom made us sit next to each other at the dinner table that night. But unless my mom calls it meatloaf night, I don't think we celebrate it annually.
It's mine! I had it first! What?
He started it.
No, he did!
No.
That's it! You're gonna never try to, whether you like it or not, wash up, hold hands, and sit at a table. Oh, the worst mom ever! Cause she has to deal with you. What?
Yes, ma'am.
Stupid children.
The Pilgrims and Indians didn't even repeat it the next year. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until June of 1676 that another day of Thanksgiving was proclaimed. People and communities throughout the world from time to time have found many reasons to acknowledge their blessings by setting aside a day to be thankful. They invited friends, family, and strangers to join with them. And in 1777, Continental Congress actually set aside a day to thank God for the blessings of liberty. I know some of you might not believe this, since we all know what Congress does these days.
There's so much work. We may take a break. It's unprotected.
Our very first president, George Washington himself, issued a proclamation during his first year in office in which he called upon all citizens to spend a day to be observed by acknowledging with grateful hearts the many and signal favors of Almighty God. Yes, we actually had a president who knew and understood firsthand that we as a nation had much to be grateful for. That year, a day of Thanksgiving was honored in many households across the country. In 1817, New York State adopted Thanksgiving as an annual custom, and by the middle of the 19th century, other states had followed suit. Talk about positive peer pressure. Now, at this point, it was only an annual presidential proclamation, not a national holiday. Miss Sarah Josepha Hale was a widowed mother of 5 who began a letter-writing campaign in 1827 that spanned 17 years. She lobbied to have Thanksgiving recognized as a national holiday. I will never fathom how she did that without Facebook, YouTube, or blogs.
Dear Mr. President.
Mary, it's against the rules for Inland School.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. Dear Mr. President, please make Thanksgiving a national holiday. Love, Sarah Joseph Taylor.
That Sarah is surely a character, raising 5 kids all by herself and still finds the time to write letters, lobby, write poems, urge equal education for girls, start day nurseries for working women, suggest public playgrounds, and become the first editor of the first women's magazine in America. Well, at least I know who to blame for having to share a classroom with a bunch of cootie infected girls.
If every state would join in naming Thanksgiving on the 24th of this month, would it not be a renewed pledge of love and loyalty to the Constitution of the United States?
In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln As I was saying, in 1863, President Abraham Lincoln set aside the last Thursday of November of that year as a day of national Thanksgiving, but it still wasn't recognized as a national holiday. And then, finally, President Franklin D. Roosevelt decided in 1939 that it was time to push to have Thanksgiving recognized, and good old Congress approved it in 1941. Now, when you are gathered around your Thanksgiving table with your families, friends, and random guy your mother insisted on inviting, remember to include Mrs. Sarah Josepha Hale, Mr. George Washington, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, and Mr. Franklin D. Roosevelt in your prayers of thanks. And maybe you should even add in a prayer of thanks for those yams your mom forced you to at least try every year. And this year, have a happy Thanksgiving, and God bless.
Yeah. For school, blah, blah, blah. I'm on the penny and the $5 bill.
What?
Next day we're doing Thanksgiving at your house. I need a bunch of playgrounds. Now we have a little now. Can you see on my bike?
Comment, like, subscribe. See you next time.